Hello, it's Light Hair Tucker here once again. Well, it looks like the dead of night, but though you probably can't see it, you can just about see it there. It is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the dead of night. Yeah, and well, of course, as you can see, we have another unboxing to do. Another unexpected unboxing, although there is a little bit of news regarding this, because I have had to retire the keyboard as the Mars Gaming MK1 mouse and keyboard set because it had a bad encounter with a cup of coffee. Unfortunately, while it was working fine, some of the keys started to get very gummy, and well, I've had to put the old Logitech back in, which, well, does come back to this, because what we have here, I'll just turn it over. Also, cat. Yeah, she's sleeping right next to the sound bar. Yeah. What we have here is a set of Logitech Z150 speakers. And well, part of the reason for this purchase is, well, for the most part, I wanted a sub-decent set of speakers to actually run on this setup, but also I didn't want them sucking the power dry, because I did watch a video yesterday, though it'd probably be 2 days ago, about a guy who actually brought a set of Logitech Z200s. Now I'll actually link that video in the description. That he did a test against an old set of Logitech speakers for sound, and he also did a test for power. And the other reason why I decided to get these was because when he did his power test, the old speakers drew 2 watts at standby. The Logitech Z200s didn't draw a thing, and they barely drew 1 watt when in use. So we have 6 watt speakers, 3 watts apiece. So it should draw around about the same amount, and well, as long as I don't break them. Well, first step will be the unboxing, and through the magic of video editing. Hang on. Hold it. Another bit of dozing cat. So that I can quickly grab El Knifo. So, yep, got the sharp end. Hang on. I think this is a yeah. Right. I'm going to quickly swap hands. I think part of this is the security pad. This is going to be fun. Hang on. Give you a cat again, so that I can actually have to wonder. Why they do this sort of shizen. Hang on. There we go. At last, it has yielded. I'll probably hang on. Yep. There we go. Boxes, they try us every day. And yep, again. Yep. Instructions on how to connect everything up. And yep. Yes, and I've got to be careful with this. Actually, I think what I'll do is remove the power block first. Let's see, yeah, get rid of that, stuff that down there, and hopefully I should be able to. Right, so stuff that there, and bring out the headphone jack, and well, that was fun, but we at least managed to extract the package. Right, sorry about this, but I am just going through. Right, first things first. Yep, taped on the bottom, as per usual. Hang on. This is a case for scissors. Good old-fashioned Swiss Army knife. Just need so, yep, there's one, there's two out. Wow, they certainly do look different. There's a small cone. Looks like some kind of plastic coating over the cone. Yeah, this hole has nothing to do with the speaker. Just a great big hole into nothing, except the other side of the except for the back. Right. Oh, and they are marked left and right. So this one goes over this side, this one goes over this side. I've got to hope that the cable will be long enough to go from the right speaker to the computer. But, well, with the magic of video editing, since this section has already gone on for 10 minutes, yep, little bit of cat cleaning herself, this has gone on long enough, so by the magic of video editing, it will be at least 6 hours later. And we're back. And, in the interim time, since I got out of the bath, I've got the speaker set up, and as you probably can't see down there, they are plugged in. Yeah. As you can probably see by that green light. Although, even with that on, these speakers probably aren't pulling any power whatsoever. The only reason why I need the speakers on now is, well, time for the test. Oh, and it reset the lights on my keyboard because I had to pull out the cable to actually plug in the speakers. Right, and well, we have power, and I think not exactly the best zoom on the planet. Can't even see it anyway, but we have network. This picture doesn't look that bright on here. Well, you got nothing from the speakers yet, probably because it isn't configured to play sound on startup. And old hard drive, my old 5400 RPM laptop hard drive, is chugging away nicely. So, okay, I think what I'll do is I'll come back to this when the darn hard drive has stopped grinding. And what do you know, a few seconds later, and this is the reason why I'm getting these speakers, because I'm getting severely hacked off when I plug in the headphones to receive this. So, select what device did you plug in. Front speaker out. Yep, audio configuration is correct. Room correction only works under 5.1 or 7.1. Yep, front, left and right. Yeah, rear socket, we've got the speakers in. So, right, because we've got it configured at come on, just a minute, come on. Yeah, we got it configured at 100% on here. Yes, I know, Eva, they're being annoying. So, will we be getting any announcements? That is the question. Yeah, the thing is, because in the video I watched, he actually had, yep, turn it up a bit more. We had some announcements there, but these speakers, these Z150s, are very basic. They don't even have a tone control. Yep, that's a bit louder. The Z200, and I'll actually link to them in the video description, actually have a tone control on the side of the main speaker. So, come on. Thank you. Yeah. Oh. Hard drive has stopped chugging. And we just had the Action Center turn up. So, what I'll do is I'll give these a little test. And to satisfy the Music Mafia, what I will be doing is I will be using a file from the YouTube music library. I'm not sure if this is actually audible over this crappy speaker. Over this microphone, but yeah. And for all those that don't know, this song is called Big Sky by Silent Partner, one of the major contributors for the YouTube audio library. So let's kill that, close that, and well, I might end it here. Probably later, I'll probably end up putting a bit of oh, actually, yeah, what the heck, let's fire up Firefox. Oh, blimey. And we are going to jump cut by the magic of video editing to later on, where I'll be doing a bit of audio testing with games. And we are back again in port in World of Warships. And, well, unfortunately, with this one, the test can't really be that conclusive since I've had to turn it up. Though I did some generalised music tests. Just 1 minute while I collect my container. Looks like oh, 50,000 credits, 3 India Bravo Tele3 flags, and yeah, Type 5 camo. Yeah, but the test on this game isn't conclusive since I had to turn the volume up because the audio on this is quiet even though I have it maxed out. Although, just 1 minute. Yep, that's it, maxed out. Although I'm not sure if it's ever gonna come over well on this crappy microphone. But well, as I was saying, I did some general music tests with stuff that the Music Mafia would be not too happy seeing on YouTube or hearing on YouTube, and I think I did hear a bit of distortion when there was some heavy bass, but you've got to think these don't have much in the way of tone controls, and they're only 2-inch drivers, so they wouldn't have any bass. So yeah, next stage, run a few games of this, and then I'll probably go to my other guilty pleasure for the moment. Be back in a bit. And we are on to the final test, Master of Orion, which at least doesn't need the volume to be cranked so high as World of Warships, but there is the little elephant in the room, and I'll just turn that off for a second, because while I was able to get these cheaply in PC World, actually getting the reservation was a right pain in the ass, because quite frankly there have been some major issues going on with PC World, because for all of the time I was trying to reserve it, the moment I got through to the finalization process, it blocked me again and again and again, and the only way I could stop it doing total blocks, almost all total blocks of PC World, was to actually wipe all the cookies and start again, but then I'll be back to square one. The only way I was able to actually reserve these was to actually use Internet Explorer, which I despise. So, and well, as of more recently, I have tried it again, and actually with Firefox, I get to the secure page and it errors out because it is using an outdated certificate type. Which is probably the reason why it was screwing around earlier. So, unless they actually fix this issue, these speakers are probably going to be the last thing I reserve from PC World, and all I will be doing is checking stock. So, yeah, and as for this setup, there might be a few changes in the future, but I'm going to be covering that in another video. Well, that's that. Just remember, I will be putting everything in the video description, including the original video that influenced me to buy these, because, well, I could have just used my cheap ass speakers from 10 years ago, but they'd suck a lot more power. Hence the choice. And I'll also provide links as to where to get these, and also where to get the Z200s, which influenced my purchasing decision. I've probably already said a few dozen times. So, this is Blighty Otaku, signing off. Until next time, wibble 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 wibble. I'll catch ya laters.